I think the important topic is fairness, equality, getting everyone involved. When we start to speak generically, I think we talk about a specific sect of people. There are a lot of divisions within our community, and until we can iron out those divisions and make them into one, I don't think we're fit to call ourselves a community.
I've noticed recently that homelessness in Aylesbury has become more and more of a problem. It used to just be in the town centre, and while they're still in the town centre, there's a lot in the town centre, but they are now in my local area, they're at my local shops. I've just never seen that before, and it's getting worse and worse.
So pollution isn't just about how it's affecting the environment, it's how it's affecting the people living there, their mental health and their way of growing up. There are not enough bins around, and people need a place to grow up where it's clean and they want to go out. It will give people more respect towards where they're growing up, and it will help in later life as they'll know what's right and wrong.
I've been in Bradford in uni and there's little green. Here there's green everywhere and it looks spectacular. But if we continue to ruin it, there's not going to be anything left. Through youth clubs, get people who go on litter picking duty. You cover an area, and a small area takes a long while, because I remember I did it. A small area takes hours and hours. Get them to do it in their own locality so they know the hardship they're going through, which they're contributing to. Getting the youngsters involved, knowing, because it's not so much the elders, it's the youngsters, getting them to know how hard it is to actually clean it up once you do it.
It will also lead to less antisocial behaviour, as people won't think that that's the right thing to do. So I think that the council need to help younger children, but from a very young age, know what's right and wrong about littering and pollution.
I feel as though if the costs of transport are reduced, that would encourage more people to take public transport. And as we know, air pollution is a very major problem, and so reducing the number of vehicles on the road will definitely help to reduce air pollution.
There's so much traffic around Aylesbury and everybody's wondering how are we going to fix it. Maybe we'll have a bypass road or something like that, but in actual fact I personally feel like the bus system needs to be improved quite a lot. They're really expensive, they're really slow, and there's no real motivation to use the buses.
If you're going from one place to the other, I remember when we were doing NCS, we took people in minibuses, but we were 40 minutes late to our charity because of traffic, and that was in the holidays. That's when it's empty. Imagine on a school day. It just slows everything down, and until that's sorted, I don't think you can sort anything.
First of all, I don't feel safe walking around in the day sometimes through the shortcuts, but to make it worse, at night, a lot of the times there's street lights that are turned off. I would normally use the torch on my phone, and then that leads to the problems of the battery of my phone running out, so if anything did actually happen, I wouldn't be able to call anyone. It's not nice having to walk alone in the dark. I would never walk alone in Aylesbury.
So at school also there's a real problem with drugs, with knife crime, and just around in the local area in Aylesbury we've been told not to go to certain places just because they're dangerous or they're unsafe. And so for young people, there's a real issue in Aylesbury of feeling safe, and how are we meant to feel safe if there's talk about knife crime, if there's gang culture, if there's drugs. It doesn't really do anything to make us feel any safer.
PSHE isn't enough. 1 week in PSHE is nowhere near enough. You need a youth club or something saying, listen, this is right, this is wrong. Give them that sense of morality when they're younger, so that when they're older, they're able to know what is right from wrong, and hopefully they'll never be in that situation.
So while turning lights off saves a bit of money, is it really worth our safety?